Hey, what's up? Welcome to Terribly Told Stories. I've got some of the best stories you're ever gonna hear planned, so stay tuned. I've attended a lot of writing workshops, so you know I'm good. Just to give you a sneak peek of the brilliance you're about to experience, I want to introduce you to the next big superhero I'm working on. Now, I'm sure you've heard of Spider-Man, and Batman, and Superman, right? Like, you've heard of those guys? Okay, hold on to those thoughts. My superhero is called Man-O-War. He's half human, he's half Man-O-War. You know, I had a lot of great names for him, like Surfer Da Silva. Da Silva. It's like Silver Surfer. And Rolla. Rolla Costa. Last name Costa, first name Rolla. Like a roller coaster. Because those are really great names, but my Portuguese friend said those are racist. I'm a writer. I am the eyes and the ears and the pencils of the people. I can't be racist. Art has no race. Anyway, I changed him to a construction worker named Brick Slughorn, because he uses bricks to build stuff. I'm like Dickens in that sense, you know, Brick is my Pip. Anyway, they're building an eco-friendly house one day that's made completely of nuclear waste. And I know that nuclear waste is kind of popular in comics, but this is a really, really new approach. Anyway, some nuclear waste gets spilled on him, and he becomes Man-O-War. Man-O-War's powers are to fly if it's windy. He's an excellent sailor. He can translate between 5 different languages, and he can turn invisible. His weaknesses are too much wind, dry heat, and Mandarin. Also, when he turns invisible, he makes a crinkly sound, like when he walks around, like a candy wrapper, kind of like that. His enemies are... Actually, you know what? Before I go on, this is a really adult comic. Like, I don't know if you know that already. It's about sacrifice and death, and it touches on really adult themes like verbal abuse and graffiti, and I don't know, like bureaucracy in elderly homes. Stuff like way too intense for kids. This is my Clockwork Orange. Just remember that, okay? Anyway, his enemies are the Krabby Twins, these 2 human-sized decorator crabs, Chekhov the seagull, Island Cat, who's a mix between Catwoman and the film The Island, and the most menacing enemy of all, Palutosaurus, a dinosaur made completely of pollution that speaks Mandarin. Which isn't racist. He's not a Chinese dinosaur. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to make that statement. I'm making a lot of statements in this comic, but commenting on that is not one of them. Anyway, I could go on about how great this character is, but I really don't have a lot of time because I'm writing this novel called Children of Women that's going to get published in softcover. So I'm just going to jump to the point. What makes Man-O-War so unique, aside from the clearly adult content, the horrifying psychological mind-bending villains like Clockwork Orange, and the ability for the story to answer the human condition? Remember how I asked you to remember Spider-Man, Batman, and Superman? Yeah, that was called foreshadowing. Get this, Philistines. Man-O-War lives with his parents. What do you think of them Genius Eisner-winning apples, huh? Not only is Man-O-War literally the only comic book superhero who has parents, he's literally the only comic book superhero that lives with his parents. Yeah. I'm gonna give you a minute to soak that in. In fact, I'm gonna give you 2 minutes, cause that's a lot to take in. Actually, I really do have to get back to writing that novel I told you about, but I'm waiting to hear back from Marvel and Dark Horse the next few weeks, so I'll keep you updated if I'm not too busy buying a chateau in France. So, on that, yeah, it's pretty cool. I'll see you guys later, and write. That's gonna be my sign-off from now on. Write, like WRIGHTRITE. No, crap. Bye.